So a detailed description of what happened in the video is that there was an experienced person on the baseball team, and he was explaining to somebody new about who's on first base, who's on second base, and who's on third base. And who's on first base is a baseman. Somebody who plays baseball is named who, that's on the first place, and what on second, and then somebody on third. And instead of communicating, they were just speaking. Like, they were just answering the question without really understanding what the other person wanted, and that's why they didn't really communicate well. What were you doing watching? I would communicate and try to fix the issue, obviously. I would explain slowly, an easy explanation on who is the person, and that's his name, and he's on first base, and what is on second base, and that's his name, what. How would I address the men so they understood the problem? How would I clear the issue? Yeah, just tell them who is a person, that's his name. Same thing with what. Same thing with the person on third base. As team owner, what would you say to the men to help them work together in the future? To communicate, which, I mean, obvious answer, but instead of trying to understand what the other person wants, instead of just answering the question, because if you just answer the question, you're going to be confused. Like, they answered the question of who's on first, what's on second, and they didn't really understand what they were saying, even if, they were getting the answer. Yeah, they're also talking way too fast. Yeah, they're talking way too fast, and when you talk too fast, it's a little harder to communicate, and I'll tell them to slow down and have an easier explanation and something easier to understand. And that's all.